This video is not meant for children under 13. It's hard to believe that Trackmaster, a line that was once hailed as being one of the greatest Thomas toys to ever exist, can be turned into an utter joke and be so awful in recent years. Well, at least we know what brain-dead company to thank for that, assholes. But ever since the shitty redesign began of Trackmaster, I always wondered, what was the last truly good Trackmaster model? Well, after years of researching and searching on eBay in general, I have found it. And the last truly good Trackmaster is none other than this Thomas and Terrence pack. I mean, how could you not see how this masterpiece can be hailed as being the last good Trackmaster model? I mean, look at this beautiful Thomas. I mean, just look at how unpainted the front is, with no painted running board, lamp irons, or even painted buffers for that matter, and it looks perfect. I totally don't want these to be painted. It totally doesn't lift the look at all and make it a lot better, but who cares? And you gotta love how overly elongated and disproportionate this new Thomas is. And I especially love this face that looks like you just took Thomas and ran him at light speed into a fucking wall. And I especially love how the model can freewheel and makes this annoying clicking sound. Yeah, remember how the other ones can freewheel without a battery with no problem? Well, fuck that shit. Hope you like clicking sound, everybody! Next up, we have Terrence, who comes on this little rinky-dink piece of shit flatbed. I totally don't miss the days when they were normal sized. Okay, if I'm being serious, I think this model of Terrence is really good. I like the details and the molding they did for this guy. Looks pretty dead on to the show. The only thing I don't like about him is his face. What the hell did they do to Terrence? Like, what happened to his little, like, drawn eyebrow triangle thing? They just erase it with a pencil? Bro, you look like Hank Hill, my guy. Lastly, we have this little red flatbed that has a little tree on it. And okay, this tree is actually a cool addition to the set. What's also cool is Terrence also has a coupling. If you can even call it that, I don't even know what the fuck this is. What's cool about it is that you can hook up the red car to Terrence and he can just pull it along. And okay, this is actually pretty cool. And it's perfect for remaking that little season 21 episode. Congratulations, Mattel, you made one cool thing out of this set. Overall, I would have to agree that this was truly the last good Trackmaster model, and I would highly recommend you...
What the fuck? Out of this house! Out of this house! Spirits be gone from this house.
Okay, so if you couldn't tell, I do not think this was the last good Trackmaster model ever made. I don't care how good that Terrence or tree is.
He's in the trees.
Nothing excuses shit like this. Fuck off, Mattel. Instead, what we're actually reviewing is the 2013 Trackmaster Porter. This model is well known for being the last good Trackmaster model Fisher-Price ever made before the shitty redesign in 2014. When I found this model going for a decent price on eBay, I had to get him because a lot of people are saying this was one of the best Trackmaster models ever made. Well, as any curious boy would do, I wanted to see what the hype was about. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's cut into the fucking video. I stole the joke, now give me YouTube likes, damn it. Alright, now that I broke its seal, I think this should just slide off now. Yep. Wow, this is bringing back a lot of memories, guys. Oh, so how do I open this now? Do I just open that? Oh, yep. And we got a little pamphlet inside. Let's see what this says. Oh, it just tells you how to open the fucking battery compartment. Hate that shit. Alright, so I believe you just pull these and Porter should come out. Yep. Alright, there's Porter. There's the truck. And now it's all that's left is the little flatbed. And yep, there we go. There we go. They're all free now. We can go home now. Now that we've unboxed Porter, I think it's time we take a closer look at the model. So here we have Porter himself, and I have to say, He has no reason being this good. I mean, Trackmaster and Fisher-Price nailed Porter. You think being the last model, Fisher-Price would just cheap out and make it fast and quick and call it a day. But they didn't. They really went to town on the detail in this guy, and proportions on him are so dead on to the actual show, it literally looks like they just took his CGI model and just turned it into a Trackmaster model. It looks that damn good. And the face is also pretty dead on as well. But not everything in this world is perfect, and this Porter has one fatal flaw that kinda brings it down. And that being, they didn't paint the buffers! I mean, come on, Mattel! You almost had a 10 out of 10 model! All it would take was spending the $2 it would have taken to paint those goddamn buffers! You sons of fuck! It's not even a hard mod to do. I could just go get my black Sharpie and paint these buffers myself. But these models are kind of hard to find. I don't want to ruin it, so these buffers will sadly remain unpainted. But that is literally the only gripe I have with this model. Everything else is perfect. Fisher-Price really did a good job when it came to Porter. Porter also comes with 2 pieces of rolling stock. One of them is a truck with sadly no face. It also comes with 2 crates, and I always love it when Trackmaster and Playrail give their trucks cargo, because they're useful for a number of things. We also get a red flatbed that comes with these steel girders, which are also useful, and I can use these for a number of things. The rolling stock they gave Porter is very appropriate, and will make for great additions to a dock layout whenever I get around to building that. Unfortunately, I don't have a Playrail Salty to put next to Porter, so I'm just going to put this Bachman Salty next to him and call it a day.
What the fuck?
Now, let's see this model in action, shall we? Trackmaster Porter is definitely one of Fisher-Price's best models, and it's a damn shame this was the last Trackmaster model they made before it all went to shit. If you ever see this guy going for a decent price online, I would highly recommend you get him. I think I'll give Porter here a 9 out of 10. Hey, when did we start scoring engines? Since, yes. That's not a response. Shut up!
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.